Hello， 朋友们，大家好，欢迎大家来到《心灵杀手2》的第13期。在这一期里呢，萨甲要先去一趟灰洛镇的警局，因为上一次他的搭档 Casey 是受伤了，然后下落不明。然后威克是被联邦控制局的人带到了这个警察局里面先关押，因为把他当做了超能力者。我们上一次拿到这个钳子，先开启这里，其他的可以先不管，但是这边有个斜角的箱子一定要拿的，非常非常有用。生命马箱。建议大家来到这边不要错过啊！顺道的是，这边其实就是他们在这个码头旁边树立的几根柱子，我们只要找这种3根绑得起的柱子就可以了。刚才那根柱子上面写了个6，这边写了一个9，然后最后一个数字我是怎么都找不到，所以说这次我也放弃找了，直接去开了吧。一个6，一个9，69，剩下一个数我们猜一下就好了。这边没记错的话，应该是697。我在直播的时候找了很久，没找到，感觉快把整辆铺阵走了一遍了。这里面是一个背包，他这里的背包给的还不算抠抠搜搜了，因为你就像上回机，他给背包，他解锁2格子，他这个解锁一行，每次解锁格子都是解锁一行，特别好用，很爽啊！这一行就可以放一杆大枪了。警局我们抄近道，从中间过去。其实外国是挺乱的，我听很多去过国外的朋友都说的，就是他们那边资本主义国家，分化也比较严重嘛，贫富差距，就你感觉一瞬间你看到了一个从跑车上面下来一个西装革履的男人，下一秒就看到一个流浪汉在旁边躺着，而且特别脏乱差，有些地方，特别是一些大城市。
Always a good sign. There's Taken inside. Holding cells. Is that where they're keeping Wake? Door is locked, though.
一团糟啊，有血迹。
Anyone here?
I'm here, in the closet.
Agent Estevez? Is that you?
Anderson? Didn't I tell you to fuck off?
Looks like it's a good thing I didn't.
Looks like. My leg's busted, so I'm gonna need your help. Listen, there is a person out there with you invaded by something that we call the Shadow, and if you don't...
Taken. Yeah, I'll handle it.
走，听说这边还有个黑暗俘虏，狙枪弹药，听到声音了，就在这儿，弓箭。最好还是先照一下，蓄力，再来一发。上头有点慢呀，哦呦，慢刀，我感觉像在打只狼，没预判好，再来一箭。这是碎了一发弓箭，还行，我们资源现在挺足的，打什么都不用特怕。警察死了一地啊！哎，有艾伦这个小子地方就少不了这些杀戮。
That leg doesn't look good.
Feels even worse. But thanks for saving the rest of me. We should talk.
What happened here?
Where to fucking start? We came to check out a system alert at Cauldron Lake, but it's worse than we could handle. Real boondoggle. The police, my own agents, most were invaded before we could even react.
Where is Wake? I know what's going on here. Wake can fix this.
Alan Wake is a para-utilitarian. The word's a mouthful, so you know it's serious. We have him locked up in the holding cells per protocol. He's connected to the Shadow in some way.
Have you found my partner, Agent Casey?
Yeah, we found him. Out in the woods. He had a close encounter with the Shadow, and it did something to him.
Is he okay?
He's alive. We took him down to the morgue for an examination. Haven't heard anything since the attack.
What did the FBC come here to do?
Bright Falls is the site of a recurring altered world event. The Shadow is stronger than we expected. We're low on resources, Problems at HQ. But we do have equipment for dealing with the shaded threat. We were just caught off guard before we could set it up.
Estevez, I need to see Wake. How do I get into the cell block?
Okay. Protocols don't mean that much at this point anyway. Don't make me regret this, Anderson. Until the power's back on, the door to the holding cells won't open. There's a fuse box downstairs in the basement. Here. I'll need these keys.
看来这个艾斯特在这边吃了不少苦。
Back into the morgue, huh? Fantastic.
本来是见他们的时候第一次相见，感觉挺厉害的。刚下直升机啊，这边由我们联邦控制局接管了，结果刚来这边就被打服了。这边是需要3位数的密码，是一个长喷啊，可以把我们那个短喷换掉。艾伦·威克与邪教的联系。据报告，作家以及疑似超能力者艾伦·威克于2010年在所谓的郁郁巨富湖失踪。3年之后，联邦调查人员在纽约市逮捕了涉嫌多起谋杀案的小型团伙。这些谋杀案重现了艾伦·威克作为作品中的一些死亡场景。在审问中，凶手将维克视为先知，称自己是他的教众，其小说是他们心目中的圣文。由于维克在案发时处于失踪状态，所以不太可能与该邪教有所牵连，至少没有证据支持。纽约的邪教被拘留不久之后，巨斧湖周边出现了名为拜树教组织，这也正是维克失踪区域。到目前为止，这已经是第2个与艾伦有直接联系的邪教组织，并且在其失踪前的区域活跃。我推测这并非巧合，希望能获得批准，调查维克与这个邪教之间的联系。湖边小屋，埃斯特维斯探员前往设施与湖边小屋的负责人马尔蒙特博士见面时已确认。据报告，设施受损，经过简要的搜查之后未发现存活的工作人员。由于该地区的异世界事件需要集结一切可用资源，无法进行详尽的搜查，应该增派紧急应援人员。那这一次，艾斯特其实他们这一波已经算是紧急应援人员了，没抽出太多。这边是我们这3个数字的解密的地方，这个需要数啊。A B C D E F 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9，然后是0。我们需要的这3个数字就在上面的这3本书里，一个是第1部、第2部、第3部，都是他们前面的那个数字啊，就是 Q B W。这样的话 ，B 是2 ，A B C D E F G H I J K L M N O P Q R Q 7 R S T U V W 3。723，那就是723，没错 ，UVW 是8还是723？723 ，OK， 换长喷。
I'm sure Sheriff Breaker wouldn't mind me borrowing this.
这个长喷非常非常重要，一定要拿啊。舒服了。甚至往后我们可以不用那空降了，有点占格子，而且上膛太慢了。哎，这个死去的探员不是第1部就死去了吗？不是，在第1期就死了吗。
I read you. Have you had our frequency this entire time?
Eavesdropping is a big part of the job. But no, I got it from your partner. Anderson, look for a fuse to replace the blown out one in the fuse box. That should get the power going again.
Yeah. On it.
找一下保险丝盒在什么地方？这什么东西啊？
Another locked box.
又一个上锁的盒子，这个简单，就是几边形就是几呗，那就是146。这个还蛮简单的，希望拜树教统一一下，把所有的盒子做难度都差不多，像这个就挺好。老少皆宜。还好我们又长了一格的格子，现在物资又要拿满了。这边是安全屋，我们可以在这边稍微整合一下物资。啊 萨甲这边物资是真的猛啊，物资大爆发。我这弓箭也不好放呀。现在我们这个喷子就能上5发子弹了一次，之前那个小短喷是2发子弹的。既然这么多狙击枪子弹，我们用下狙也行。啊！物资大爆发，从来没有打过这么富裕的仗。走。还有人活着。Casey.
Casey! Is that you?
Anderson?
Hold your fire! I'm coming in.
还活着就好。
Hey, Anderson. Like what I've done with the place?
Could use a bit more light.
Funny.
How are you holding up?
Don't give me that worried look, Anderson. It's a flesh wound. Gave me a chance to have a nice chat about ex-wives with Kieran. Agent Estevez, I mean.
Making new friends, huh? I'm jealous. Are you sure you're okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. What's the situation on your end?
Casey 有隐藏，有什么话没说？我们侧写一下他。
I can tell something is wrong. What's happening to Casey?
I'm a goner. Swell. A shadow crawling under my skin. In my head. Call my ex. Tell her I'm sorry. Terminal case, Casey.
Something is wrong with him. He's hurt worse than he says. He's scared.
Casey 要被黑暗侵蚀了。
Watery turned out to be a good lead. Found the clicker and the cult. But the horror story's changing reality. Like Wake said it would. Logan, she's, the story claims she died here. But we can stop it.
Wait, Saga. What do you, Logan is gone. She has been. For a long time.
Casey 也被影响了。
Casey's affected by the horror story too. I'm fighting for them all now. What happened at the hotel?
Wake was telling the truth about the cult being after him. That thing, the dark presence, it's real too. I saw it. A fucked up monster cloud. Wake tried to warn me. It knocked me out. FBC found me in the woods later.
I'm gonna fix this, Casey. You, Logan, all of it. I just need to get the power back on first.
Yeah, give him hell, Anderson. Just remember, some things in life can't be fixed with a light switch. As for the power problem, here, I found a fuse on those poor bastards there.
I'll take care of it. Stay put, Casey. I'll let you know when it's safe.
I'm not going anywhere.
这么说的话 ，Casey 也被黑暗魅影给影响了，但是黑暗魅影并没有杀他，很奇怪啊。
Anderson, good news, bad news. You can get to the cell block now, but the shaded hostiles that were in there are on the loose.
Thanks for the heads up.
有敌人来了。萨甲这个枪不如维克的枪厉害。维克的枪在第1代还有这个第2代里面都是3枪爆头可以搞定一个这种黑暗俘虏。萨甲他这个枪不如左轮吗？有时候7、8枪才能死一个。 听到声音了。我们这个瓶子 ，nice。
Where'd it go?
去水里了。小的，把门一起开了，能把它照出来吗？ Nice.
Situation is under control, Estevez. Coming back up.
Copy.
我好像想起来，刚才有一个文档没有看吧？就在 Casey 旁边，我们看一下 Casey 被带回来之后，他们控制局是怎么审他的？为什么 Casey 被黑暗魅影俘获了之后，并没有杀掉呢？实验对象似乎身体虚弱，对自己所处的环境与情况比较困惑，脑震荡。 与黑影个体的症状类似，疑似与黑影有接触，但无法确认。身体创伤较少，有轻微的擦伤，可能有轻微脑震荡。持续观察未发现攻击性增强的迹象。实验对象的意识和谈吐清楚有条理，与其他受害者的发展情况截然不同。这种结果异于常人，但原因未知。严重暴露的情况较轻吗？实验对象的恢复力较强，黑影方面有何影响？需要深入的检查和测试。不管怎么样，包括刚才 Casey 他在这个意念之境里面。 他自己看到的，他是以为自己要死了，黑暗在他体内涌动。一般这样说之后，都要被黑暗侵蚀了，就像 Cynthia， 就像索尔，还有南丁格尔。
Anderson, over here. Got a little cramped in that closet.
What's going on?
We had a hell of a time avoiding those taken. Ended up back here. Anyway, I wanted to warn you that we have the Koskela brothers in the cells as well. They're the ringleaders of the cult of the tree. Don't let your guard down.
Is the FBC sending any help?
We were the help. Well, us in the lake house. But we still have bureau gear specifically engineered to fight this threat. It's stored in the back lot. We were setting it up when the Taken interrupted us. We have light arrays, a containment cell, etc., etc. We are not out of this fight yet.
What's at the lake house?
It's a Bureau research facility at Cauldron Lake set up to study the effects of this AWE. When I got into town, I went there for backup. The whole station is lost, taken by the Shadow. Lost a lot of agents. Barely got out myself.
Wish me luck.
According to the Luck and Probability Department, it's statistically bad luck to wish people good luck during a crisis.
Thanks.
Saga! Fucking FBI, FBC, you government fucks all fucking this up for us! Let us the fuck out!
You're the leaders of the cult. You're not going anywhere.
这边写的杨探员，控制局那边的东西应该是跟控制那个游戏有关的，相当于一个小彩蛋。伊尔莫兄弟也被逮了。
You come to our town and act like you know what you're dealing with, but you have no fucking idea! Let us out! You can't stop it, none of you can. We can take care of this. We've been preparing for this.
Saga,
do you have it?
You wrote Logan into the story. You told me yourself. From the dark place.
Listen! Scratch is coming. He's close. He's almost here.
My daughter is dead because of you. She's a child. What the fuck is wrong with you?
I'm trying to fix this. I will fix this. I'll save everyone, but we're running out of time. I need the clicker.
I have the clicker. You will fix this. You will save my daughter. Promise me.
Yes, I promise. But we're out of time. Hurry!
Don't fucking give it to him! Let him get him! He's a fucking monster, Saga! There it is! We've been waiting for you, motherfucker! I'm gonna fucking destroy you!
操 好呀，可直接死了。华恩已经完全站起艾伦了。
It's Scratch. He was pretending to be Wade. The plan is fucked.
这里他是完全打不死的。
Come in. Scratch is here. How do I stop him?
我可以给你们试一下，强度特别强，
Okay.
没用。
Lights. Got it.
我们现在就要出去。刚才威斯特探员他说控制局的有一些装备还是在这儿的，我们需要用这个东西对付他。这些武器暂时对他无用的。华恩先生太长了。
These must power the light array. Need to find out.
哦，对头给2分。等他恢复的时候，
Got one.
继续，还有2个，再硬直一下。
Another core activated.
Only one left. Doing great.
这里不算太难啊，只要我们拿到这个喷。哦，刚才有一发喷，距离他不是太近，所以说没有受到完全的伤害。控制局的装备还是有点东西的。
Scratch was here. He'll be back. What the fuck do we do now?
我最喜欢的广告二兄弟的弟弟死了，难受。虽然他们是拜树教的首领，但是好像从最后一波来看，他们兄弟俩做的是对的。
Scratch is Wake's double. He tricked us. He almost got the clicker from me. The whole plan has gone out the window. How could we get this so wrong?
Textbook boondoggle.
You said it, Anderson. It's a shit show. So what's the plan?
The FBC usually handles stuff like this, right? Any thoughts?
Hold up. You brought a paranatural object in here without telling me and then almost handed it over to a hostile entity?
I didn't know if I could trust you. That was a mistake. So was believing Scratch. But it's not too late. I just need to understand more.
You got that right. Let's start acting like we're on the same side, yeah?
So tell me what I'm missing. The FBC must know something.
Good news, we have Bureau intel on all of this. Bad news, it's highly classified. Good news, consider yourself deputized into the Federal Bureau of Control. Here's a key to the cell where we keep the files. Happy reading.
Okay. Thanks. Go team. The horror story's changing reality. It made it so my daughter died here, even though she's supposed to be back home in Virginia. Do you know if that's...
AWEs are localized distortions of reality. The area outside town might not be affected. Sometimes they expand, sometimes they fizzle out. If we can make sure it's the latter, your kid might be fine.
你的孩子可能会没事，象棋的领导在给你画饼。
The whole thing is a nightmare. I can't let my family be torn apart.
Having family isn't easy in this line of work. The late nights, travel, alternate realities threatening their existence. My ex-wife couldn't take it.
Karen, you're better off without her. I know I am.
Scratch pretended to be Wake to trick us.
He almost won me over. I should have trusted my gut. Had a bad feeling about him when we found him at the lake. When that insane monster cloud came at me in the woods, I saw a face inside it. Wake's. I think he was always a monster. Always Scratch.
You really don't remember Logan living in Virginia with me and David?
I remember you and David having problems. You needed a break. You and Logan moved to Watery and then Logan, well, that awful thing happened. After you came back to work, I thought you'd be the perfect partner for this case, if you were willing to return to the area.
Okay. That's enough. The story is changing your memories. What you're remembering is fiction. Logan is alive. I'm not divorced. We never moved here. I remember the truth.
No. Wake or Scratch, whoever that was, said the story could be used to attack us. We all need to question what's real. With that said, how do we know the story isn't giving you false hope?
I can't convince them. I just need to change the story.
Casey 被影响的还是蛮严重的。啊，我们看一下伊尔莫。
You were the better Koska. Much better than me.
I'm sorry about your brother, Ilmo.
Yaakov was all heart. He always went along with my ideas, no matter how stupid they were. Always happy to help. I got carried away. I never think things through. It's my fault.
I realize it's a bad time. But I need you to tell me everything about the cult of the tree.
The cult is my craziest idea that ever worked. Look, what kind of a cult calls themselves a cult? Exactly. We protect Watery and Bright Falls. We're the good guys. A secret neighborhood watch. Well, that was the idea anyways. Look, we've always known about the horror inside the lake. When any Taken come out, we kill them.
You don't turn people into Taken. You kill the ones who already have. You were trying to kill Alan Wake. Why?
Nothing good has ever come out of Cauldron Lake. The nightmare that hit Bright Falls in 2010 was all because of his writing. And ever since then, pages of his stories are floating up from the lake, and monsters keep popping out. It's all him, Wake. And if we don't stop him, no one will.
Wake's evil doppelganger Scratch is the threat we're facing, not Wake. And I will stop him.
I've never heard of anyone called Scratch.
How long has the cult been around for?
Certain folks around here have always known about Cauldron Lake. Before us, it was the Torchbearers. And when I inherited the mission, I wanted to call it a cult. It was genius. Just a name did half the work. Made people too scared to go into the woods at night. Business 101. Fear is a great motivator.
火炬手的话，在第一代其实出现了很多那种，就是我们这一代里面找到那种邪教箱子嘛，都是拜树教的。但是在第一代找到箱子，基本上全部都是那种火炬手。刚才伊尔莫提到那些火炬手人就是第一代的，他算是一种继承，但是他确实在保护这个镇子。哎，可怜了。
Lake is a gateway to the dark place. What the hell is a para-utilitarian?
2023年9月13号下午7点左右，监测巨府湖的远程监控单位的读数超过了可接受的范围。研究人员推测该已知的域是 A040暗影的起源维度，试图联络代号名为湖边小屋的联邦控制局研究设施 WA03， 但未能成功，无法进行事件现场的验证核查。已启动响程序即可生效。首席探员艾斯特将会调用远程行动点修改的调查 B 组，所有针对暗影的可用设备已获准在现场使用。确认活跃事件，若发生活跃的异世界事件，派遣组将会验明其本质和严重性，减少暴露，并尝试限制或消除源头。若无活跃事件，检查监控设备，对该区域进行有限的扫描，检查湖边小屋及工作人员的状态。这是艾斯特这次来这边的任务。大家还记得萨甲第一次看到艾伦被冲上海岸的时候，回去的路上不是看到他们那个控制局的监测灯塔一直发红，然后一直在那儿响吗？其实就是那次事件。物品分级请求。据报告，该物品为连这部分灯上的开关，神奇开关。据目击者称，该物品在超能力者手中有着能够改变现实的能力。这种改变基于修订，从导致巨斧湖再次出现异世界事件的域分析该物品的效果会比较困难，因为该物品的相关报告仅出现在该域的附近，若没有更多的数据，我们无法确认该物品的效果。它有可能是强化域的效果，也有可能是减弱，也有可能两者毫无关系。哈特曼博士变成修改之后的记录资料表明，艾伦·威克产出了巴巴的贾戈尔，而方法是将电灯开关放入他胸膛中，拨动开关。该物品已被证实在2010年将虚构的写作变为现实。尚不知道此效果有何限制和局限。电灯开关可能是遗物，但团队无法通过二手资料对该物品进行分级。它这个非常像 ICP， 对吧 ？ICP 碰到一些感觉超自然的一些物品，把它给控制住，包括一些超自然灵体。所以说这次控制局肯定也想把这个黑暗魅影给它控制住，也不知道会做什么样的分级。
Wake isn't the first person the dark presence disguised itself as.
通过对异世界事件的目击者的大量采访，发现了更多与暗影的相关细节。修改，它这个就是在上面抹除的地方，抹除的部分，都出现在了异世界事件的发生现场。据报告，他们在灰洛镇看到了名为芭芭拉的女子。贾戈尔曾是演员，也是灰洛镇的居民，与电影制作人托马斯·赞恩从芬兰移居至此，于1970年异世界事件修改中。巨斧湖溺水身亡。研究人员推断，贾戈尔的出现可能是呈现人形的暗影，暗影及其作用是以模仿的心理物理特征的联系，其本质仍在研究之中。目前的假设是，暗影所能呈现的形态仅为艺术家或与艺术创作相关个体，且活跃于巨斧湖的特定物理范围内。暗影能呈现为巨斧湖内的任意个体。审讯笔录，对象为艾伦·魏克，疑似超能力者。 埃斯特说：“维克先生，你现在已经被联邦控制局拘留，稍后我们将开展更详尽的审讯。但眼下我需要问问你，关于酒店发生的事情，你是否有什么需要告诉我们的？任何我们需要知道的事情。这里有着你无法理解的力量，它在追杀我，想吞噬我，想吞噬一切。”埃斯特说：“你先前就提到过黑暗魅影，他为什么会盯上你呢？”他以艺术家为食，我的写作让他盯上了我。但任何形式的艺术，任何艺术表达方式都可以，音乐、绘画、电影、摄影都可以是他的食物。你必须相信我，维克先生。我们早就知道该实体存在了，而且长久以来都在追踪此地的局势发展。至于你，我们已经盯上你10余年之久了。嘿，提交前记得删掉，这段不让播。言归正传，你先前提到了电灯开关，它现在在哪儿？我不知道，但我需要它，没有它无法接受这一切。你能帮我拿到它吗？维克先生，你已经被拘留了，面临数项的违背联邦法规的指控。我们不可能将疑似有超自然力量的物体交给你。你他妈的没有在听我说话吧？我们听得清清楚楚，2只耳朵全部都听见了。你还有什么其他同伙吗？真他妈的，让我他妈的离开这里！他会来找我的，我们都有危险。由于受训者拒不配合，审讯终止。当时 Alan 特别暴躁。Alan 他性格其实在第1代就这样子，就有些暴躁的。我感觉第2代里面他稍微有些收敛了还。我们整合下自己的关于这一波的大案件的细节整理。
Figured all this out already. So this goes here, and that goes there.
划痕还是维克？我觉得这一次 Casey 心想的，说是那时候从湖里面爬出来的，其实就是华痕先生。这里我觉得并不是，没有必要非得说那么死，出来的一定是划痕，有可能是刚才划痕占据了维克的身体。这个维克只不过是创作的一个角色而已。我一直坚信这么一个观点。
I need to know what information I can still trust.
从相信的人那边再获得一些消息，就是他姥爷索尔。不过他跟索尔联系还算比较好联系，他直接在精神空间里面去跟他侧写一下就好了。我们先看一下伊尔莫一家吧。
Ilmo said the cult kills Taken. Is he telling the truth?
Surplus deer masks buy in bulk. We've got a floater, a Taken on the shore. Call the gang Yako. We are going hunting. Cult of the Tree. Keeping the town safe since 2013.
Ilmo is telling the truth about the cult. They really were fighting the Taken. We're on the same side. If the cult is killing Taken, then why did Nightingale turn into one?
Private party. Invitation only. Wrong time. Wrong place. Time to go, Yako. A job half done isn't done at all.
Nightingale became a Taken because the Bookers interrupted their ritual.
他们兄弟俩也算是小镇里面的英雄了。
Scratch was pretending to be awake, manipulating me. What does he want from me? No, I'm in control here. It's my mind place. He's powerful. Too powerful. Just his presence here makes me feel sick. Like a wave of terror through my head. I feel his single-minded drive to get the clicker. I assumed Wake escaped the dark place. Is it possible he's still there?
The big apple in an ocean of darkness. Gone diving. Note from my editor. You're using the wrong tense. Trapped in a loop. My friends will meet him when I'm gone.
Wake is still trapped in the dark place. Maybe he always was. Wake told me the clicker would fix this. But Wake was actually Scratch. How can I trust anything he said?
The artist must conclude his work. He rides a storm on your peace. Wake up and smell the danger. We told you already, kiddo. What Tom said about the light switch is true. Don't let the story confuse you. You need him to write the ending you want. The clicker can make that ending come true.
But we don't have Wake. Everything we knew about the clicker was true. He wasn't lying.
老爷子希望萨贾去相信维克，但是萨贾现在觉得维克可能就是华恩先生，不敢太相信他。
Wake is trapped in the dark place. He's been reaching out, communicating with me in the overlaps.
这两个老爷子还是经过第一步之后比较相信维克的。
Scratch told me the clicker can be used to change the story. Does that match your understanding of this thing?
Yeah, the light switch is a paranatural item, maybe even an object of power. We have verified reports that Alan Wake was in possession of it during the AWE here back in 2010. It definitely has power. We know that much.
I can come up with a plan. I always do. So the cult of the tree actually kills Taken. They were on our side, even if their methods are misguided and criminal.
It looked right from where we were standing. Nothing's what it seems in this case. Too many stories contradicting each other. Too many versions of the truth.
We have a lot of catching up to do after this thing is all over. Everything is different now. My family, me, the whole fucking world.
I'll buy the coffee, Anderson. Partners to the end. This case is one for the books.
I see what you did there.
事情已经接近尾声了。神奇开关有一定的超能力。
The clicker can fix this, but I can't use it without Wake.
我们看下老爷子有什么要说的。
Maybe he can help. Wake is still in the dark place. How do I get him out?
We live and breathe rock and roll. From the silence of screams, from the fever of dreams. The clicker can amp up other works of art, not just Tom's writing. Anything created with passion. The dark power of the lake will make it creep into reality. But if the holder of the clicker believes in the art, they can make it all come true in the flick of a switch.
I can use the clicker without Wake. Only Wake's writing can change the horror story. But I can use the clicker to change something else. Like getting Wake out of the dark place.
好想法，什么艺术作品都可以用这个神奇开关去更改。那老爷子创作的歌曲也可以。
I will use the clicker to change reality and bring Wake back at Cauldron Lake. I'll need the right work of art, but that won't be a problem. I've got it now. I just need to tell the others what to do and fix everything. For good. So we need Wake to fix the story, right? That hasn't changed. So here's what I have. Wake's still trapped in the dark place, under the lake. I think we can use the clicker to get him out. But first, we need a work of art. Something other than his story. And that'll get him here.
I'm not filling out the paperwork for this one. Wouldn't know where to start. But I'm sold.
Okay. Look, this feels like something that once we get the ball rolling, there's no turning back. You sure you have it all figured out?
从现在开始就是一个分水岭了，在这里要进入我们这个故事最后阶段了。
Give me a moment.
但是在这之前，我们还是要先切回到 Alan 他那个视角去看一下 Alan 的视角还有什么后续的剧情。如果我们现在直接进行萨甲这个线的话，进入最后阶段 ，Alan 那个线就没有机会再去看了。不过现在条理还算是比较清晰，因为刚才经过了警察局这波战斗之后，萨甲他是觉得当时他从湖里面召唤出来的，并不是真正的维克，并不是真正的 Alan， 而是 仅仅只是华恩先生。虽然我这边不是这么认为啊，但是萨甲他是一厢情愿的就这么认为的，所以说他需要再次用神奇开关把维克给召唤过来，但是他没有书稿。不过这个时候，那个老爷子他的老爷索尔说了，他说什么艺术手段其实都可以经过这个神奇开关来改造的，那不如我们写首歌，对吧？我写首维克回来的歌，这样的话你在那个我们唱歌的时候用一下这神奇开关，是不是也能把维克召唤回来呢？这也是一种新的思路。好吧，那我们这一期就先到此为止，下期我们看一下维克的视角带给我们怎么样的故事。我们下期再见，大家拜拜。